G'day folks, Sparhawk Games here, and I hope you enjoy this recording from the Twitch channel that went live on Thursday the 18th of November 2021. So what you've got here is a recording of the Marvel Cinematic Universe Villains Trivia Night that we ran live, and all the funds on the night were raised for the Sony Foundation's You Can Stay Gaming for Life Appeal 2021. So you'll find links on the appeal in the comment section below. There's a donation link that from my campaign that is going to be valid till the end of November 2021, but you may well be watching this after that date. And if that's the case, you'll see that there's a link to Sony Foundation themselves, and their charity is running year round. And this campaign they're currently doing is to cover the cost of accommodation for teens and their families that live in regional and remote Australia. And I'm someone who lives in regional Australia, so I see the value of this program. And those teens with cancer have their accommodations covered when they go to seek life-saving medical treatment in a major centre. So if you do have the ability and you get in before the end of November 2021, every donation over $20 puts you in the running to win a PS5. But otherwise, if you just have the opportunity to donate a couple of bucks, get your receipt, every donation over $2 is tax deductible in Australia. Keep a hold of that and know that you're doing something fantastic to support a great cause. And without further ado, let's get into the trivia. Good luck. Let's do it. I hope you enjoy. So, throughout the event, as we've already covered, but for those who've just come in, we are raising funds for Sony Foundation's Gaming for Life You Can Stay appeal, and it supports teens with cancer who live in regional and remote areas who need to go to major centres to get treatment, and it pays for their accommodation for them and their families. So $20 donations go in the draw for a PS5, and $100 is what it costs per night to support and put up a teen and their family in accommodation. It's Battle Royale is the little characters that are across the bottom of the screen. It's all RNG and they fight each other. So here we go. Here's how to actually play. So what you will have happen, these answers don't have any points, but you will have different types of questions that will come up on my screen. You then answer them on your device. I'm just going to adjust the volume down while we're playing the trivia. So you will have up to a minute to answer when the event starts. So that should help cater for some of the delays that are there, because I can see that it looks like Bean has quite a delay. So we had 2 correct answers, the aim to beat Eggonator and what is even happening, and then these were the 2 wrong answers. So you get points for getting it correct and the time you answer it in. However, and this will help with Bean, it's based on when the question comes on your screen and how quick you answer it. So even though you've got that delay, Bean, you shouldn't be hampered because I've got a paid account. All right. Oh, no, it's registering the 2 Beans. That's okay. Bean will know who the real Bean is. All right, so who's this from The Incredible Hulk? Is it Pietro Maximoff, Emil Blonsky, Rick Jones, or Baron Strucker? And yes, Incredible Hulk is considered part of MCU canon, even though Iron Man is what technically kicks off the universe. We had this conversation during Marvel Hero Trivia, so please don't come at me over this one. It was Emil Blonsky. Well done to those of you who got it right. So that was Bean and Egg. Congrats to the both of you. And as you can see, the delay isn't going to affect you. So who is in that villainous silhouette? Is it the Necromancer, Corvus Glaive, Ronan, or Thanos? Yes, it was Ronan. Well done. 100% on that one. Oh, Bean taking the early lead. Can she hold it? I bet they do, Dante. So the billionaire scoundrel is Justin Hammer, Jack Hammer, Sledgehammer, or Brad Hammer. I was seriously tempted to put MC Hammer in there as well. It went in and out about, I don't know how many times. It was Justin Hammer. Well done to whomever got that one correct. Well, Egg got that one right. Well done. That took him up to the top of the leaderboard. So who is the puny god? I'm not even going to read those ones. It was Loki. No one did the phonetic one? Okay. Well done, everybody. Bean made up 100 points of ground there with that answer, though. It's considered canon by Marvel, Dante. That's all I need to know. All right, who's this? Fred Skull, Scarlet Cranium, Red Skull, or Red Skeleton? It is Red Skull. Well done. Well done all round. Egg has reclaimed and is holding the lead, but Bean is not letting him too far out of her sight. Alright, the alien race from the Avengers, the Skrulls, the Outriders, Sakarans, or the Shatari. And no, what I just said there isn't a swear word because it's CH. Nice, yes, you all got that one correct. GG's. Still reasonably close. Bean is making a comeback. Alright, so the false villain in Iron Man 3 was the Terrorist, the Mandarin, the Punisher, or the Mandalorian? We had one for Mandalorian. It was the Mandarin. I'm guessing that one's a bit of a misclick. Alright, Egg's holding that lead. Geez, with only 3 of you, we're going to get through these questions so quickly. Alright, so the real bad guy from Iron Man 3, you just saw the fake one, was the Living Tribunal, Lava Man, Ebony Maw, or Aldrich Killian? There he is. Another Aussie making it big. Another Aussie in the MCU. Alright, scores are staying pretty level in terms of the break between them. Alright, so who is that? Oh, that picture shrunk right down. I do apologise for that. I can't make it any bigger for you either. Squint. It is Malachite. Well done. I don't think they're a knockoff from the Atari, Dante. No. But they were Space Invaders, so look at this. Bean is closing the gap by getting her answers in faster than Egg, apparently. Yeah, this low budget gangster, Hank Pym, Tony Soprano, Nick Fury, or Sonny Birch? It was Sonny Birch. Tony Soprano, different show. Good show, different show. Oh, Bean took the lead back with that one. Whee, look at that. She's making a push. Morlock's not going anywhere. Morlock. All right.
There are no strings on me.
It was Ultron. Well done, everyone. GG. So for those who are interested, I know most of you have already seen it, but just in case some of you are just lurking and play along the trivia and aren't throwing yourselves into the race for it, there's the info on the charity event that we're currently doing. Appreciate you being here, appreciate you supporting, even just by hanging out and watching, and hopefully you're playing along at home. Alright, it's not intermission yet, so let's go with round 2. So it's going to be more of the same. The question will come up, you answer appropriately. Watch on the stream, answer on your device or another tab or another screen, however you're choosing to do this. If you're playing on YouTube, make sure you're writing your answers down. I will tell you when I post the YouTube video how many answers the winner gets correct, because obviously doing it yourself, you're not going to be able to allocate the points the same way. Sorry, Egg. They're not all hard. There's a good mix in this one. This is a medium trivia. The last one was easy. Okay. Alexander Pierce initiated the fall of which organization? Was it Stark Enterprises, Hammer Enterprises, Sword, or Shield? And I did the slow reveal so that hopefully those who know it can get it right quicker. It was Shield. Well done to those of you who got that one correct. Egg jump back up to the lead. Morclock closing in fast. So before working with Hammer, Whiplash demanded his pet: cat, bird, monkey, or dog? It was his pet Boyd. Well done for those of you who got it right. Oh, this is, wow. 1,000 points in it. Oof. You can still jump in, Toma. So if you go to kahoot.it, the pin number's at the bottom there. Jump in and join us. Have some fun. So what animal does Yellow Jacket repeatedly and unsuccessfully shrink? Is it mice, rats, rabbits, or lambs? Villain who talks a lot and didn't actually do a lot. It was lambs. Little got shrunk repeatedly and exploded. Come and jump in, Toma. Jump in. So which superhero team does this villain target? Is it the Defenders, Heroes for Hire, the Fantastic Four, or the Avengers? Some of these questions I'm not offering you a lot of ancillary trivia because I don't want to give away other things later on, and it was the Avengers. Well done to those of you who got that one. This is still so close. So close. So which villain disintegrates Mjolnir? Is it Satar, Oedipus, Loki, or Hela? And I've got a hella funny meme later featuring Hela. See what I did there? Alright, we all got that one. Nice one. Sorry, Bean. So who is the member of the Black Order? This member of the Black Order is Mysterio, Squidward, Dormammu, or Ebony Maw? Was the Ebony Maw. Welcome in, Tomo. Look at that. Already up into third place. No, sorry, fourth place. Ooh, Egg jumped over with that one. No, Bean, I don't. How are you on typing messages? So Peter Quill's father is revealed to be Hercules, Igo, Snake Plissken, or Ego. You'll notice that there is a different answer option in that one, Dante. Wow, you're typing fast on your Xbox, and it was Ego, who also in his younger days played Snake Plissken. Go and look up the character. The Escape movies are brilliant. Just brilliant. Especially Escape from LA. Young Steve Buscemi, gold. Look at this. That's so close. So Yonrog is intent on wiping out which race? Is it the Kree, mutants, Skrulls, or hobbits? Who does Yonrog have a hate on for? Oh no, Bean. Please tell me you didn't click on the hobbits. They are in the Kree intent on wiping out the Skrulls. Oh, neither of the top two got that one, so the gap is closing. Nice work. Look at that, Tomo. You come in hot. Alright, so Dormammu rules which dimension? The light dimension, dark dimension, quantum dimension, or purgatory? See, there he is having a chat to Doctor Strange. It is the dark dimension. Well done to whomever got that one correct. Oh, eggs jumped out by 1,000 with that one. Indeed, eggs. See, they're not all hard. Oh no, Bean. Take your time. Take a breath. So who is this villain slash hero that needs help in Ant-Man and the Wasp? Is it Ghost, Spectre, Spirit, or Phantom? On a side note, I think this character's story really deserved further development in that movie. It was a ghost. Still super close. Super close. Alright, puzzle one. Read it carefully. Double points. Read it before you answer. So from left being the first to right being the last, I want you to place the villains in the order they first fought the Avengers. So on the left hand side will be the first villain to fight them. On the right hand side will be the most recent or the last villain to fight them. Please read the question carefully. And I just realised I meant to give you 90 seconds, so if you're watching the recording and playing this, feel free to give yourself another 30 seconds. Watch your time. So this is the correct answer order. Loki first, then Ultron, then the Black Order, then Thanos. I'm not going to explain who any of these are because, again, I've got to be careful not to give away answers to future questions. Oh, I got you here. Click and drag them. It's different on different devices, though. So how do we go with that? Oh, you guys did well with that. Nice. It's still super close. This is my funny meme. Just take a minute to soak it in. You either die an elf or you live long enough to become an MCU villain. Look, there's Hela. Look, look. This deserves further enjoyment. Not intermission yet. We've got one more round. This next one's a shorter round. Then we're just over the halfway point. He's not on there yet, Egg. He's got to earn his way onto the meme. I tell you what, I knew the top and the bottom one. I did not realise that connection. This meme showed me that connection. So there you go. Dante, do we have Lord of the Rings trivia down on one of our future trivia nights? Because that'd be a good trivia. I've done a couple of them as a participant. They're good fun. All right, so here's what's going to happen here. You guys are going to see an emoji, and you are going to try and identify the villain by the emoji. Like, so for instance, a spider plus a man is Spider-Man. And there's only one correct movie here. One correct answer. There we go. Yes. Should be cast as the Bald Avenger. Totally. Absolutely 100%. No points for that one. Alright. So who have we got here? Which Marvel villain is being identified by this very popular YouTube emoji quiz. It was the red skull. Well done. You're all super geniuses. This is still so close. So, who's this one? Is it Vision, Mr. Freeze, Mysterio, or the Scarlet Witch? It'd be in the, check the Trello. Check the Trello. It was Mysterio with his fishbowl head. Nice work. You guys are smashing this. So who have we got on this one? It was Loki. Some of them are a little bit obscure. Like you gotta think sideways a little bit to get them. But there is only one correct answer, and you'll see it when you connect it with the imagery. Congrats to Egon holding on to the lead. So who have we got there? It was Ego. Would have been nice if I had the person running the other way, but I don't think the emoji goes that way. It's alright, Toma. It happens, man. It happens. Alright, so who's the next one? It was Zemo. A little bit sideways, that one with the ZE and then the MO of Moon. But only one of those is a villain, so the answers still stand. Still neck and neck. So, bonus one. Before he played the Vulture, Michael Keaton was the original cinematic actor to play. Was it Spider-Man, Superman, Batman, or the Green Lantern? Yep. Before there was the Snyderverse, before there was the Nolanverse, we got Michael Keaton in the Burtonverse. Nice work. Everybody got that one correct. You deserve your points.
So I grew up in Launceston, still live there now. I sing baritone. It's probably the worst out of all the four parts because you've got the lead who gets the melody and then the tenors are just above it and we get given the sort of rubbish end of everything. So it's the hardest part of them. But yeah.
We live in Torquay, so right next to the beach, which is amazing. Great part of the world. And play lots of sport, always socialising with friends, going out on weekends and going on trips, and I love adventure.
I was just living out my normal life and then I just woke up one morning with a really sharp pain in my side.
I noticed a lump on my leg. I showed my sister one day and she screamed and said, "Oh, Molly, that looks like a tumour. You need to go get that checked out."
And so we went and got it checked out. They basically found a mass in my rib, or coming off my rib.
And she said, "Oh, like, we are pretty shocked as well. It is a cancerous tumour, so we're going to have to start cancer treatment straight away." I remember Dad saying to me on the day I got diagnosed, he said, "Oh, I just wish it was me and not you." But I am so glad that, sorry, I'm getting emotional now. I am glad that it was me because I know that I was strong enough to get over it.
Of I've got a fairly rare cancer, and so because Tassie's got a really small population, it makes it hard with this rare condition. So we have to come over to Melbourne, where basically
we can get that expertise in medical care here in Melbourne.
I think we got the phone call about a couple of days after I got diagnosed, and they said, oh, we've got this program called You Can Stay. So if you live over 100 kilometres from the hospital, then there is a way that you can stay up there during the treatment time.
We've had more than 90 days in Melbourne in the last 6 months. The good thing about You Can Stay is it kind of takes care of a whole chunk of your life that otherwise you would have to put quite a bit of effort in at a time when you're not in a good headspace. And so we can actually function sort of a bit more like a normal family.
It's been our saving grace, it really has, just having this opportunity. And they're just such beautiful staff here, they've been so accommodating, haven't they?
I have a different outlook on life. I was always a very positive person, but even more so now, I feel like I have a completely different perspective on life.
The silver lining is just so many kind people.
Yeah.
There's a lot of kindness.
I think the support we've got from
Community.
everyone around us is really
amazing.
It's a lot more than you expect.
Oh, amazing charity, amazing cause. Doesn't matter how many times I watch those videos that Sony Foundation has put out, and that video is used with their permission and encouragement as part of the charity campaign. It never ceases to touch home. Incredible what they're doing. All right. So that's the charity for anyone who's just come in, or it might be joining us like at the midway point. You've still got time to come in and get yourself on that leaderboard and have some fun answering the trivia questions. All I ask is please don't put the answers in chat. And if you're watching the recording, we're ready to go again now. Oh, speakers up, speakers up. Sorry about the music that's just about to hit your ears. I am turning it up full blast so you can hear the questions. Oh, we've got 2 people going to stop Egginator winning. All right, let's see us do it. And that should be 8. Sorry, Egg. I didn't update that slide, obviously, with the right number. Okay, the audio is definitely up. And this is super close to the top.
Don't ever apologize for being the smartest one in the room. Don't ever apologize for being the smartest one in the room.
Nice work, everybody. It was Mysterio. So with everybody getting it correct, no change in the leaderboard, but it is damn tight.
Pretty, isn't it? Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Didn't get to the second playthrough. It was indeed Thanos. Well done. Such a distinctive voice.
An empire toppled by its enemies can rise again. An empire toppled by its enemies can rise again.
It was Baron Zemo. Well done. Those of you got it correct. Didn't change our leaderboard. Still got our top three in the leaderboard in the same positions.
Without us, you're only human. Without us, you're only human.
It was the Supreme Intelligence, and it got everybody apparently. Supreme Intelligence from Captain Marvel. It's the first one I think that's caught everybody out.
Just bury me in the ocean with my ancestors that jumped from the ships, because they knew death was better than bondage. Just bury me in the ocean with my ancestors that jumped from the ships, because they knew.
It was Eric Killmonger, that fantastic scene at the end of Black Panther. Just brilliant. Still no change at the top. Egg is holding on to that lead.
I'm the goddess of death. What were you the god of again?
That one was hella. You guys nailed that one. She's staying on your hammer, Egg. And Morklock's creeping his way up there too.
If you can make God bleed, then people will cease to believe in him. And there will be blood in the water.
It was Whiplash. Well done. Didn't change the top two, but it's moving things around. Nice work, folks.
An ant has no quarrel with a boot. An ant has no quarrel with a boot.
It was Loki. One of the very early entries of Loki.
We have to pick up after them. We have to eat their table scraps. We have to pick up after them. We have to eat their table scraps.
It was Adrian Toombs, aka the Vulture. Well done, Morklock. Ooh, well, Morklock closing the gap with that one.
Let's stop there. You know what? I woke up this morning thinking about a public execution. I did. I really did. But for now, I'll settle for this sweet little, who's going to get him first? So,
It was the Grandmaster. Egg holding his lead by under 600 points at the moment. Morklock coming in, Tomo closing in. Another puzzle one, make sure you read it carefully. Double points. So, villains from least left to most right lines of dialogue. So the least lines of dialogue will be over here on the left. The most will be on the right. You have to click and drag them to move them. This is probably one of the hardest questions in the trivia quiz. If you're like me when I did this one, you're going to be thinking, one that really surprised me when I was doing it, I thought that Obadiah Stane would have said more lines than Vulture. So there you go. Who got it right? Oh, Egg. That one helped you jump your lead out. So, end of round 4. I'm glad some of you found that as hard as I did. And I was right in the questions. Yeah, Tomo, that's what makes those ones so tricky. And they're meant to be 90 seconds. That's my bad, but all of you answered it before the 60 seconds anyway. Alright, so here we are. We're at the final round. You guys have smashed through this. Look, I've played these quizzes and I've done exactly the same thing. Well, no one's given up. No one thinks they won't win. So good spirit. Good luck to everybody heading into the final round. Alright, so the actor who has played both a hero and a villain in Marvel movies. Which of those 4? May not help some of you, but for anyone at me, Disney's confirmed that Deadpool is going to be part of Marvel canon in terms of the characters, so don't hate me. Josh Brolin. And also said Marvel rather than MCU. I was careful. But it's Josh Brolin. Cable and the voice of Thanos. Well done to those of you got that one right. Still super close. Bean's still answering those questions quicker than you, Egg. One slip up and she's gonna have you, son. So, what man usurped the throne of Wakanda in order to gain revenge for his father's death? Wasn't Eric Killmonger? Well done. I thought you guys had smashed that one out based on the previous question around his voice. Figured you know the character name. Nice work. So what is Crossbone's real name? It's one of these 4. I haven't given anyone that tip tonight. It's one of those 4. You have Brock Rumlow. Who got it right? Oh, Bean and Tomo. Ooh, that's close. Okay, complete the sentence. It was who all along. It's his real name, Meg. And you're seeing the person slowly revealed. I hope that helps you get the name right. If they don't call her spin-off series, and she's getting one, this is from WandaVision, if they don't call her spin-off series It Was Agatha All Along, they're missing a massive, massive opportunity. It's very good. So Bean has closed this within 600 points. This is incredibly close. Alright, you got a multi-select one. So, select each of the heroes from this list that started out in the MCU as a villain. So, select all answers that apply. Those were the 3 correct answers. Nick Fury was the only one who didn't start off as a villain out of those. Oh, Bean, he got back ahead of you again. Alright, you got another chance at these. So select each of the actors that have played more than one superhero and or villain, and it can be in either Marvel or DC, but which of these have played more than one superhero or villain across any franchise? DC or Marvel? Yeah, so with these bonus points, if you know that Chris Evans was also the Human Torch in one of the many iterations of the Fantastic Four before he was Captain America. Ben Affleck was Daredevil as well as Batman. Michael B. Jordan we already know as Killmonger, but he was also another iteration of the Human Torch. And Ryan Reynolds was Deadpool and Green Lantern. So grats to everyone who got all of those right. Oh my goodness, Bean's now within 100 points of Egg. Oh my goodness, you guys are smashing this. So which of these movies is the first appearance of Thanos? It was the Avengers who got that one right. Oh, Eggs reclaimed his lead. Yeah, if I remember correctly, it was in the end credits of the Avengers that we see Thanos. Is it end credits? Oh no, he talks to Loki during the show. Never mind. So which Guardian of the Galaxy did Korath meet first? If you don't know who that is, you'll have to wait for the picture reveal. It was Star-Lord that he met first. Bean, you're answering these questions consistently faster than Egg. Like you're right there on that cusp. So Taskmaster is created by which of these generals? Was General Dreykov, and if you haven't seen Black Widow, then that would have been a guess for you. And I'm guessing these two have seen Black Widow. It's a good movie. Highly recommend. Alright, so which villain is hiding in this silhouette? I just about said his name. It was Caecilius who got that one correct. Oh, it was McBean. 300 points. You got one more question, Bean. So who is this? Final emoji. Who is it? Hey, Red. Happy Thursday to you, mate. Hope you're having a fantastic evening. It was Thanos. How did we go? Oh, Bean has clutched it up. So after Bean misclicked twice, Egginator has misclicked once, and McBean has done what many of us have thought is impossible and knocked off Egg. And look at Morglock and Tomo. You guys smashed it out. There you go. Well done all round. So let's have a look at where we finished up. Oh, sorry, there's one more 30-second video, then we'll see where we finished up.
Cancer involves a commitment to recovery that can take you far from home. A third of youth cancer patients are from regional Australia. Travel for treatment is costly, but critical. Donate to Sony Foundation Australia's You Can Stay program. $100 funds one night of accommodation.
Oh, there was an extra 5 seconds there, accommodation for a young person staying. So GG's, well done. Let's see the final scoreboard, and then we'll wrap this up and jump on to what's next, but we'll stop the trivia portion of the stream. So congrats on third place, Morklock. Valiant effort. Congrats on second place, Ed. I'm not used to that place on the podium. And congrats on first place. Well done. Tomo, great work on a low entry. Excellent effort all. Well deserved to all our winners. Let's turn that music down. So fantastic work, everyone. Thank you very much for taking part. The charity links come up in Twitch, so if you do have the opportunity, $2 donations and above are tax deductible in Australia, $20 donations and over get an entry into a PS5. And finally, the charity itself will be, it always has donations that it's willing to take. So what I'll do is, if you're watching this on YouTube, the link to both my link, which are valid until the 30th of November, and then the Sony Foundation, which is running year round, they'll both be there. So if you happen to be watching the recording of this, please do go and support an amazing cause.